Hey everyone, I'm back for another quick tip video. So I've made previous videos about situations where you have both um, blank tiles. So right here we have two blanks, and I've always stated in the past that you have to use all your letters in this situation. But sometimes when you use all your letters, you only score about 48, 55, 60 points. And sometimes you're better off just using the blank separately and doing two 40-point moves or something like that, which is what I have in this situation. Um, I think, this is a perfect example of when you should use just one blank because there's one very obvious spot to go on this board. And if we go up top right here, if we eliminate this play, there's still a juicy little play right here for our opponent. So we have to be concerned about that, but obviously there's not really anything we can do about it. So it is what it is. But there's really nowhere else to go on this board, at least not to score a good amount of points with relative ease. So we're kind of stuck doing this particular play. And we'd want to get, if possible, this H on this triple letter to score as much as we can. But if that's not possible, maybe just go with the N, and we can do something like this where you score 40 points, and it's pretty simple. We probably still could use all our letters if we really wanted to. There could even be possibly a big old play right here. I'm not too sure about that one, to be honest. But when you have two blanks, a lot of things become possible. You really can start looking all over the board. There's probably even a lot of words right here that begin with the word off and probably shoot to that triple word. Would be interesting to know exactly like a word like offshore, but that would take both of our blanks. But see that, well, that happens to be our best play. But when you have both blanks, these are the kinds of things you can do. You can really open your eyes at all the possibilities. Because we have two great scoring spots on this board, I actually think if you want to be ultra aggressive here, especially if you're against a player that you struggle with, this is a great spot to maybe use a swap plus because you have nothing to lose. So we do a swap plus here, and we just get rid of, because we don't have room to use all our letters, we're not going to worry about ing potential. We can just get rid of something like this. And, maybe keep the H, because if we just get an S or an O, we can do offshore and just use one blank, which would be a powerful move. If you could just save one blank and get that move off, that would be enormous. So that's actually a pretty interesting caveat to this particular swap, because we do have that potential move there. And then H is, of course, also our best scoring tile at the moment. So we'll just go ahead and keep it. We'll go ahead and keep it this time, I think. Get rid of the IN and be really aggressive right here. Okay, it didn't pay off, but that's all right. You know what? We can swap again for 30 more tiles and just burn through everything we got. So let's try it again. All right, well, we did get that O. These are the kinds of plays you can do if you are playing against someone that you can't beat and you just want to get a win against them, and you get both blanks and the game's relatively tight. You should win that game. I've said this, I've said it over and over again. The blank tiles, by far and away, are the best tiles in the game. They are just ever versatile, of course, because they can be anything. You want to use all your letters when you have a blank tile, because you always want that perfect little blend of consonants and vowels. You want, preferably 4 consonants, 4 kind consonants, and a nice little blend of three vowels. Not really so much the U's or the occasional Y's, but more so the A's and the E's. More so the E's with one A or one I. Two E's and an A and an I. Or, it could be an A, E, and an I. Or just two vowels. But if you have that blank and you have two really attractive vowels and a blank tile and four workable consonants, that is when you should be using all your letters all the time.